Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, Arizona Cardinals. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyron Williams. Cuts it to the right sideline. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
180!
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to have this down to the 7. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Kid, that's called not settling. Explosive play to begin the drive, and you just pay it off with another one. And now you put yourself in great position to score.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. In the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
180!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Mayfield now from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I've got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Miller on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Murray looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Benson on 1st and...
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Murray from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Big Ace.
From the red zone on 1st. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Catch is made in close. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they stop it. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Drive begins with a run. Oh, baby, he gets dropped and the ball is out. And it looks like they'll keep possession. Somebody jumped on that right at their own 2-yard line. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Good. 180.
Dark plays Hunter getting his first look on the ground. They're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Rams are going to have a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Running back, motioning right. Mayfield on first and 10. Quick slant, taken in by Nakua. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second and 3 now.
Good. 180. What's up?
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Los Angeles.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
Kings, Kings, Kings.
From the gun, Mayfield. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
180.
They'll run here following the penalty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Hurry, hurry. 180. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Set. 180. Stop.
Throwing, Baker. That's caught for the first. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. 220. Stop.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Rams get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Cardinals, nothing. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Miller on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, Murray lost it. It's scooped up by the Rams. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Set. 180. Regular.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Set up the screen. Here's McCoy. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Rams.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Set. 180. What's up?
Giving this to Hunter. And he runs this one himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running this one left. And he's able to move past the 35 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
New set of downs for him from the 46. And off to Benson from the gun. Oh, he lost the football. And it looks like that'll be Rams football. Oh, boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly... So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now trying to run for it with Benson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. On 4th down, here's Murray. Throw caught by his running back. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back with their first points in this game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Alert, alert! Set. 20!
Mayfield will look to throw. Complete to his running back. This is Jarquez Hunter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert!
They kick the running back in motion.
Stop!
Second down, looking for options. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Rams with a 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Mayfield to throw. Connects with Adams again. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It's downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
180! Kings, Kings, Kings!
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set! 180!
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
180! Done!
Baker throwing again. Nakua here. He's got it. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That goes for 36 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Watch out!
Run with Williams. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Real. 180. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down.
180. Alert. What's that?
Third and long for him here. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and third downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Here's Miller on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Big guys. Whoa.
He's got room to roam. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Brock is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Yep, as expected. They go to the grab and start this one off. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Joshua Carney, the kickoff for the Rams.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Murray on the play fake. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Cade. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Point it right, point it right. Hey, alert 33, 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Stop.
Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Real. 180. Pistol.
1st down, here's Baker. Makes the catch. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
180. What's up?
Catch made right side by Nakua. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They're set up at the 35 now.
180. What's that?
From the gun, it gives to Hunter. It's on the turn, ball's out, he lost it. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
They've got first down from the 31. Murray from the pistol. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Look at that throw in double coverage to a running back. I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Benson on 1st and 10. He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but if A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Murray on 3rd down. That's it in close. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th. They'll run. It's Benson. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Good. 180.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. One left side, taken in by Adams. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They've got to make that with Williams. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hurry! 180! Scott!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Joshua Carty after the Rams field goal try. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Right back to Connor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
play, bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Quick slant taken in by Nacua. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
King!
And the Rams 1st down.
180! Real.
Baker now from the gun. Just keeps connecting to Nacua. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll give it to Williams on the option. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Mayfield. This one's caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. In motion left is Atwell. Hunter on the inside give. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right when you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the 1st. Ball down to the 26.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Mayfield keeps it himself. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And his kick is blocked.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. The first down carry for Connor. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Kyler throwing here. With a screen, it's Connor. Breaks the tackle. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Murray with the sneak. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Let's go. Connor trying the right side. Oh no, that's close. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. No gain on the play, and now it's 4th and long. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals down by a touchdown.
It's 4th down.
Down by 6. No choice but to go for this. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. The call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
20. Watch out.
Give to Williams from the gun. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set. Real. Kings.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
180. Stop.
Here he is to throw. His pass caught by Nakua. And he has the 1st down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
1st down, Rams.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Set.
A tight end in motion now.
180. Watch out.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Moving into enemy territory. Well, this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Watch out.
He's down to a knee, and the Rams getting ready to celebrate this win. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.